So there's several types of ways to do business, right? We can try to sell the most amount of products and make the biggest profit margin. That's one way to sell. But you know that there's so many companies in business, like the Walmarts, like the Costco's, that really try to offer you the lowest price for volume. They're trying to sell the most amount of products to collect the most amount of profit. Are you sitting and reflecting on your business as to how two things happen here? You can choose to run your business a certain way and say, I want to sell products that give me the most amount of margin, most amount of profit. And then there's another strategy that says, I want to work and sell the most amount of products and collect plenty of margin, profit margin that is. So you're always trying to collect profit margins. You have to see your business as a business that collects profits, not a business that does the least amount of work for the highest profit. Because if you set that expectation, if that's your strategy, especially as a mobile notary, you're going to have some real challenges when all these orders start coming in and you start getting what's considered a reasonable rate. I understand it's what's reasonable to you. I can't even tell you what that rate is. Just depends how much you need the income, how many jobs you need. But I know that there's so many notaries out there that started, that hear about the high fees of $200, $250, and they get into the business to say, well, it must be easy money. Number one, if you're a notary at all, of any sort, you know it's not easy money. If you believe, well, it's not that hard, well, then that's great. If there's any positivity you can add to your job description and say, no, it's really not that hard. I really just have to do this, this, and this, and complete this, and then drop this, and I get the job done. I enjoy it, and then eventually a check comes in a few weeks, and I continue to collect and collect and collect profits. That's the greater strategy to run your business. It's the most satisfying. It's the most accepting. I think the biggest challenge and struggles people have is they don't accept the business for what it is, and they also don't accept their business model. Because if you're sitting there saying, I'm not taking that job, there's not enough profit in it for me. I don't want to do 5, 6 signings a day. I want to do 2 signings a day and make $200 per signing or $250 per signing. If you have any experience in this business, you know you'll sit there and wait all day, and guess what? It's not going to come every day. I understand if you have a particular client that sends you work, that pays you the high dollar amount, then that you just want to add into the mix of all your other signings, of all your other margins. Your job in business is to collect profit. Yes, you absolutely want to do a cost analysis of your business, how much each appointment costs you, if you break down the time, the gas, the mileage, the tax benefits, the tax compensations. You do have an opportunity to sit back and say how much profit margin actually comes back to me. You have to do the analysis. I'll actually do a video on analysis, let me get to it. But you can sit down now and do that analysis. Look at your week, look at your every 2 weeks, look at the beginning of the month, look at the last 2 weeks of the month. There's a system to this business, right? If you've been in this business any amount of time, you know that the first 2 weeks are slower, third week gets a bit busier, the final week gets very busy. If you're a veteran notary, you're basically working consistently all the way through, and that last week just goes ballistic. Let's talk about those notaries who are consistent throughout the month of getting work. They actually have created a strategy for their business that collects jobs that have profit. So they're collecting by volume. They're doing more volume per month. Yes, more work, more effort, more volume, more profit. If you're struggling in this business, you have to step back and really accept what the business is and not fight the business for what you wish it was or what you want it to be or for what you are going to create it to be. Because whining, complaining, and refusing to run your own business, think about it. If you're rejecting the industry, if you're saying, I don't want it this way, I don't like it this way, you're rejecting your own business and you're rejecting your own industry and you're trying to create something that doesn't even exist. This is part of the problem for many people in life. is that we complain about how things are not because we wish they were that way. And the only time we really come to peace is when we say, I guess it's not that way, it's just what I wish it was. And those are great moments, because once you, trust me, I had my biggest turning points when I sat back and said, I guess that's not how the business is. I guess once I start to accept how the business really is and how I can adapt, adjust, and progress in the business and learn from it, the more work I take, the more experienced I become, and I get paid for it. If you're taking work that's profitable, you're getting paid to learn. This is the craziest information you should hear all year if you're a mobile notary. If you're a beginner, if you're in the middle, or if you're a veteran. This should either all make sense or this should lead you to make more sense, to be more successful in your business than to say, oh, it's business I'm in and I need to learn how to do better business. This is why you go through the journey, why you go through the process. This is what your dreams are made of. This is why you got your notary commission. But it's for you. It's for you to make the best out of it, and it's for you to get paid to learn your business and your industry and to collect profits. It's very simple. I hope this video finds you well. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Mobile Notary Network. All you got to do is click below. Also check me out on Instagram at Notary Professionals. I offer some great advice. I was in the business for 8 years full-time, and all I'm trying to do is share everything that I know and love. I still love the business. I still believe in the business as lucrative and where somebody can make a living and where somebody can work for themselves and be their own boss. Check out our website, notaryprofessionalsofamerica.com. There's some great articles. If you just do a little research under read, there's some articles there for you to read. I ask that you go check them out because there's some great material. Anyways, again, please have a great week. Have a great month. We're going into the summer. Tear it up, get that business, and keep checking us out. Don't forget the Mobile Notary Network. We're here for you. My name's Steve Gerardo, and I will talk to you next time.